You called the Trump discovery irresponsible. Is there something irresponsible here, though, too?
There's degrees of irresponsibility they can be significant degrees of responsibility. The way in which the boxes were packed up from my office, apparently not everything was gone through as meticulously as it should have. But there was no intention. I opened up my home, all my homes. The home on the beach and the home my permanent home. And they spent hours and hours going through everything, personal, everything I had. And that's a fundamentally different thing. There's nothing for me to hide.
Well, Joe Biden has been forced to defend comments he made last year. In a rare sit-down interview for the president, David Muir tried to compare the pair when it comes to classified documents. Joe Biden was found this year to have kept classified documents from his time as vice president and even as a senator at his Delaware home and a former office. Donald Trump was also found to have around 100 pieces of classified material seized from his Mar-a-Lago home in Florida last August. After FBI agents raided Trump's home, Joe Biden was asked to weigh in on the scandal. Biden called it irresponsible that the former president kept classified material at his house from his time in office, because when an administration finishes its term, top secret and classified documents are meant to be given to the National Archives to keep. The president told 60 Minutes how anyone can be that irresponsible. I thought what data was in there that may compromise sources and methods, and by that I mean names of people who help, etc. And it's just totally irresponsible. So now that President Biden is in a similar situation, it's not the exact same situation, but it is similar, does that irresponsible criticism from him make him a hypocrite? Because that's exactly what Republicans labelled him when various searches were conducted at Joe Biden's house and his former office. And the fact that the public didn't find out about this until after the midterm elections, despite one of the searches being conducted just days before the elections. Biden, however, kept his response somewhat mellow, telling David Muir that he isn't aware if anything found was top secret and that he isn't allowed to comment. He did, however, admit that the boxes packed up from his house weren't gone through as meticulously as they should have, but tried to shake off any similarities between him and Donald Trump's situations. That's because, at present, there are investigations into both Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Attorney General Merrick Garland announced in January that he had appointed a special counsel to investigate the documents found in Biden's possession. Donald Trump has a separate special counsel looking into the government records found at his home from his 4 years in office. The same prosecutor for that case is also investigating Donald Trump's efforts to try and overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election.